Hey, what's going on guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video I'm going to be reviewing one of the best monsters for this Blossom era, and that is Volcanics. So I'm gonna go ahead and review a level 150 rank 5 Volcanics in today's video. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, you should drop a like, subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started. So where do we even begin? Because this monster is nearly perfect. Alright, so this first of all is free to play, so almost everybody got their hands on it, and it's going to be pretty good for a very long time. Now this monster has access to dodge areas straight away, then you have immune to burning, so that's good. It's kind of like having immune to torture in a way, just like 1 out of what, 7 or 8. There's lots of tortures now, so I can't even tell, but you have immune to burning, so that's good against fire beast, let's just say. All right, hardens there as well, not the best, but you have evasion status caster at rank 4, which is pretty good. So the enemy will have to PR first and then deal damage, and they can only do single target damage only because AoE won't be able to affect because this monster has access to dodge area. But of course, pierce monsters can actually get through that evasion and dodge area, so it won't be an issue for them. But in most cases, you should be good. Random Torture started battle. Of course, another monster that actually starts off with Random Torture, so that can be pretty good if it's on your side, but in the enemy side you're gonna have to of course prepare yourself because that could be pretty bad. So pretty good monster, I've got to say. Definitely max it out. That's just the traits are insane. Let's go ahead and go over to stats. So stats are actually pretty good. I've actually seen this, I actually like it. Let's take a look at the skills here. Okay, so the ultimate, first of all, because I don't want to forget about this. Heavy magic damage to all enemies, applies curse, bane, and ignite. So 3 tortures. Bane is pretty good, so all these 3 tortures can be pretty scary, especially if the enemy doesn't have like dodge area or evasion, or he needs to torture especially, and the base is pretty open. You can do a serious ton of negative damage to them, so they gotta watch out, you know what I mean? All right, let's take a look at the skills here. Mystic Eruption deals very heavy magic damage to an enemy, applies 2 random tortures. So straight away you have 2 random tortures while you're doing damage on top of that. That's pretty good. Let's see what else we got here. We have moderate magic damage to all enemies, applies bane and magic weakness to all enemies. So you have magic weakness and bane, so if you could hit them with the magic weakness, after that you can use like a single target, or I'm sure he has another AoE skill that you can deal a lot of damage, and it's actually AoE. So with that magic weakness, you can take advantage of that and deal a lot of damage. Now Mystic Breeze here is a low magic damage to one enemy, applies a random torture, gives an extra turn to itself. So you're applying the torture and then you're getting an extra turn, and then you can probably hit them again with another torture. This one is a evasion and evasion to yourself, so you can definitely throw off the enemy with a skill like this. So like for example, Team Wars, you can probably you know, just sneak your way in there for like your defense. Anticipation, because this monster doesn't have anticipation with like a trait or something, so if they end up using like an extra turn or something, you can, the AI could probably apply anticipation and evasion, and then they won't be able to use an extra turn, and that could probably mess them up. Now you also have Mystic Wings, which is a moderate magic damage to all enemies, applies a random torture to all enemies, so another AoE torture right there. Now you also have an evasion while you're doing damage, you have a bane status effects, you have a damage boost with evasion, you also have a random torture to one enemy while doing a lot of damage, and then you have this other skill, which is a random elemental weakness to all enemies while doing moderate magic damage. So really good stuff, I've got to say. What I've noticed is that every single one of these skills are magic, but that shouldn't really affect this monster too much, especially if you're going to be running like full speed or something, and you know, just utilizing his torture skills and stuff like that. You should be fine in most cases. So overall, this monster has lots of great skills to choose from, and lots of skills in general, but in my personal opinion, I think these are his 4 best skills that you can actually use and play around with. So yeah, these skills are actually pretty good. What it actually reminds me of is Teddy Bomb, you know what I mean? It's literally Teddy Bomb without any denials, let's just say. All right, because that's what it really is. Seriously, let's take a look at the relics. Trap and Essence. Oh my gosh, this is so good. All right, so for trap, you can do Fundy's Trap, Slumster Trap, Wormhole Trap, Nebulance, stuff like that. But I think I'm personally going to go with Slumster Trap because I want to regenerate stamina whenever I need it, you know what I mean? So if you have that, go with it. But if you don't have Slumster Trap, you can go with a different trap that deals damage to the enemy. But for here, you definitely need something that regenerates your stamina, so you're going to have to sacrifice either one, probably Zyron's Essence or this other one right here that gives you stamina, Gekon's Essence. So me personally here, I'm going with the Shadow Near's Essence because I want to deal damage to the enemy, and also have something to revive me back. But besides that, there are lots of talents to actually choose from here. You could probably do this this one right here, where when any monster dies, it restores all cooldowns. So that extra turn skill of yours, you can use it again, you know what I mean, if it's on cooldown, or any of your other torture skills. But if you don't want to go with that, you can do Vodaman with Trisculus, and there's many other ones, of course. If you do full speed, you might want to run the Bull, because this could remove Taunt and Megaton after you deal damage. So it's kind of like a PER, because this monster does not have access to PER. So you could run that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I know this is a little weird. I've actually never ran this talent before, so let's go ahead and play around with it. Here's what I'm thinking. We give in SX turns, okay? So we're going to do triple SX here. And of course, you can run this monster as an attacker if you want to, but I'm personally just going to do full speed here. So we have 28,930, and I kind of want to actually pair it up with Shadow Nia here. So we have 29,717 there. So looks like that this monster is actually slower than that, even though we have triple speed on both of them, SX, right? So what we're gonna do is maybe run like a team speed here. So the play will be to take in that first turn with Shadow Nia, and hopefully the enemy doesn't have any anticipation. We can trade table, PER, a bunch of other stuff. Hopefully there's also no shock beast or something like that that's going to affect me, but even if there is, we can always just NER with AoE, and then this monster can still do its thing, but it's just going to be a slow process. All right, so we're going to go ahead and play around with this and see how this actually goes. I'm just gonna pair up Ural on the side just in case, you know what I mean. So let's see here, how much speed do we have? 31k, 30k, look at that, that's sweet. All right, now if you think about it, I don't think I really need that Bull. That's just there just in case, because the thing is, in case if let's say, what's it called, the enemy is running anticipation, you know what I mean. So here I could probably do this. Yeah, you know what, let's do that, because I don't want to deal too much damage to myself with the toxins and poison. 2 turn, 3 turn, that's definitely gonna kill me. And I'm not sure if this player is actually running Shadow Nia SN. You're not? Oh, interesting. So I can kill myself if I want to here. I can come back and then, yeah, you know what, I think it's worth the death. It's worth the sacrifice. All right, so we're gonna trade the table first. We're gonna get hit with 7 cents. It's poison again. Oh, we got lucky there, but it's okay. We're gonna die here. Oh my gosh, we're dead. We are dead. It's okay. It's all right. So we're gonna do is trade the table here. We're going to, let me see. All right, we're gonna PER here. All right, and we're going to trade table one more time. And you know what? Yeah, we're gonna turn. Well, actually, let's do NER instead, because I have lots of tortures there. NER, yep. All right, look at this. Magic weakness with Bane, or we could do something else like a random torture here. Let's do Bane instead with magic weakness. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, look at all those tortures. Eliminate 1.15 million. It's okay. It's all good. Get hit with 7 cents. Oh, you're dead. You are dead, my friend. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to resurrect this other monster, and that really saved you. The Purgatory Throne there, that really saved you. All right. So we could do is PER, or no, it doesn't come with PR. We actually do a Rain and Torture and give an extra turn. That's actually gonna go towards that other monster. 2 random tortures. Let's do that. Sure. Trade the table. And I guess we can NER and do that. Alright, so what do we do here, okay? Do we do the random torture, get an extra turn to Ural? But the thing is, the monster has 4-4 shield. Probably gonna resurrect. Or we could do random 2 tortures to that other monster. Let's do random 2 tortures to them. It's okay if we get hit with 7 cents. There's still one more use. That monster charges up. Doesn't take any damage, but next turn you're probably going to take some damage. Now, I'm actually dead from the toxin if I do another extra turn. Shall we still do it? Kind of want to do it, honestly. Or do we do an extra turn? Let's do an extra turn. So we have 2 turns. One turn we charge up, the other turn we deal damage. Oh, here we go. Okay. So we do this. Apply a random torture, which is Sandstorm, it looks like. And then we could do 2 random tortures on top of that. So it looks like one of them landed, which was a Nightmares. So will that be enough to deal damage and eliminate the monster fully? Oh, I barely survived there. Let's do this. It's okay. Monster survives, but barely. Oh, there we go. Get hit from that. We can do a random torture and get an extra turn. Oh, you have the trait still there. You have the taunt. You regained it. Didn't even notice that. Okay. We can do, let's see, where's the 2 random tortures? Or is that on cooldown? I think it's on cooldown, yeah. Shall we do the magic weakness with Bane? Okay, you already have Hellfire. You know what? Let's do a random torture. And then we do 2 random tortures on top of that. You barely survived. You're gonna attack me. And your tank is like almost dead. So we're gonna do 1 random torture. And we're gonna do another torture. Oh my goodness, look at all these tortures, guys. So there's Hellfire, deals 40% dark damage and removes 100% precision. And then there's Shock, there's Nanovirus, there's Nightmares, Burning, and Shock. This monster is insane. Although I think that is a bug, having Shock twice there. As you guys can see, I've seen this before when I did my review update review video, you know what I mean, with all these new torture changes and stuff like that. So anyways, we're gonna resurrect. Sadly, the monster still has Burning. We're gonna do 2 random tortures. I don't want to deal too much damage to myself. It's interesting because this monster is not resurrecting. Are you not carrying any resurrection skills? I was expecting the monster to actually resurrect by now. I am so dead here. I am actually so dead. I don't think that's gonna do much, so we're just gonna charge up. Oh, you attacked me. Alright, sorry. We're just gonna go ahead and resurrect. Oh, the monster comes back. I forgot about that. It can hold an SN. Yeah, that's so awesome, right? So you do 2 random tortures here. Oh, the monster barely survives. We're gonna charge up. And now is when we eliminate it, get an extra turn. 3000 HP. I'm so lucky. And we're gonna do some. Oh, never mind. That's an AoE skill. Oh, you resurrect your tank. That's, dude. You have something against your own ally, which is what's it called? The Pierce monster. I would have been dead by now. I don't know why he's not resurrecting that one. You just like the tank so much. We're gonna eliminate the tank. Hopefully we get the other skill. Nope, they're both AoE, so we're gonna have to charge up. We can resurrect there, or we can heal. Let's resurrect instead. And we're gonna do the extra turn. And now we apply 2 more tortures. Sadly, one of them didn't land. So what we're going to do is trade the table because that's huge. And now we can actually turn transfer over and apply more tortures, or even magic weakness, whichever one, doesn't matter. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we finally won. It took some time, but we did it. So yeah. Shoot, that took a very long time, but we did it. Okay, we did it. All right, we just did it. So of course you can pair it up with that one if you want to, or let me see, instead of the talents I kind of want to do a different one. Which one should I do? Let me see. So this one, when the turn ends, if any enemy is under torture, deals. Oh wait, if any enemy is under torture, right? We can definitely run this because the enemies will definitely be, you know, having tortures, so that's gonna just deal extra damage on top of that. And it's pretty good against Ural because it's dark against Earth, and also we're running Shadow Nea's SN. Alright, this one doesn't have Anticipation either, that's good. So we can definitely utilize our extra turn skills here and there. Alright, it's a lot of tortures though, so we're gonna have to just NER straight away because it's a lot of damage. Let's do random torture and get an extra turn. And yep, you guys saw that kicking in, right? The talent applies a random torture. Let's do 2 random tortures because the other 2 have dodge areas. So that's going to go ahead and kick in, right? Both of them are in land. It's going to be cursed. The other one sadly missed. That kind of sucks. Look, burning blocked because thanks to the trait. And look at that extra damage against Ural. 150k. Pretty good. So we can PER or we can possess that other monster. So he can probably work for me, or I can actually do NER in life regen. But the thing is, I don't have any... No, I don't have any anticipation monsters on my side, so that monster is definitely going to spam kill me. Hopefully not. We're just gonna possess. Possession blocked. Are you mean to possession? I think it's because of his trade. It didn't land. That's alright, he still dies. I'm gonna die too, but it's okay. I'm gonna come back and then I can spam my extra turns. Alright, so let's see. Shadow Nea's SN. There's 7 sins, so let's not attack you too much. Vada Magma Skillets. Oh, that's gonna kill me too. So the best thing here to do is either NER or turn transfer over. Which one do we do, guys? Do we NER? Actually, I have a better idea. What if we turn transfer over to Ural? Ural is going to NER here, and then life regen is going to be applied. And now when we use one of the extra turn skills, we still get another turn and then heal. That monster dies from the Shadow Nea's SN. Sadly, we can't really deal damage, so we're gonna have to charge up. But next turn, we don't get to charge up, you know what I mean? We can just go ahead and attack like this, see? Drowned, okay. I get hit with Hellfire. Armor kicked in. We're gonna do 2 random torture. Sadly, they missed. We're gonna go ahead and resurrect. That monster's almost dead. Oh, you're dead. Yeah. Why did you use your extra turn skill? Oh, pure resurrection. No. Oh my gosh. Alright, well in that case, let me not utilize my extra turns too much. Okay, Euro's finally dead. My Euro's almost dead too. What are you running? Last Hope. We're gonna do the Rain of Torture. We're gonna do the Bane and the other one. So you should be dead. Yep. If my math was right, which was right. Yeah, my math was right. So we're gonna do this. One Torture. Oh, look at that. Came with Shock. That's something we needed. And look at that. Hellfire as well on top. And sadly we can't do that. So we're just gonna do this for damage. Oh, look at all those damages. Alright, sweet. You don't get the extra turn. Ha. That's what you get. Alright, we're gonna have to charge up because the monster has dodge area. Working NER. Another extra turn. That extra turn skill, apparently it can be used every other turn. So it's only one turn cooldown, which is pretty sweet. So so you do one extra turn of torture, right? Rain and torture. You use another torture skill, and next turn you can use your extra turn skill again to apply another rain and torture, and then the other ones are AoE, so you're gonna have to charge up. But if you want to run more single target torture skills, you can. Yeah, I would probably suggest that because there's too many dodge area monsters out here. Unless you have a trade sailor like this, then sure, you'll be fine. But in most cases, I would suggest running one more single target instead of AoE. So we're gonna do this one. And the monster took 1.12 million damage from all the tortures. Crazy, right? Now, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a rank 5 Volcanics. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this monster, whether you guys like it or not. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what your favorite part of the video was as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.